Good morning and happy Sunday, November 3rd. We have made it to November. October was completely insane, and I know a lot of people said they felt like it was a longer month, but I didn't feel like it was a longer month until I look back and I'm like, homecoming was in October and I feel like that was 2 months ago. So if you saw my social media post last week, I made the statement that I would not have any videos last week. I did that on Instagram and Facebook, and y'all, my life has been completely insane. You're gonna see my house in a minute as proof of how insane it has been. So Kate just ended her school volleyball season. We will start JO after Thanksgiving. But they did make state this year, so it was 4 hours away. So Derek and I left Monday. My husband could not go because he had football still. So we drove to my sister's, which was halfway. Then Tuesday we drove the rest of the way. They ended up losing, so we had to drive 4 hours home. So we did not get home until about 10:30. Tuesday evening, I still went to work on Wednesday. So y'all have been tired all week. And then on top of that, last weekend, my uncle's granddaughter passed away from cancer. So we had to travel yesterday to that funeral. So between those things and the things that Derek has had to do and school and life in general, it has been completely insane. Oh, Derek had a taekwondo tournament this weekend. Kate had a cheer competition this weekend on top of the funeral we had to go to. So life has been pretty chaotic. I'm hoping now that the holidays are picking up that things are going to slow down a little bit, because I'm ready for things to slow down. I've got so many things in November that I want to share with you guys. It's been so chaotic that I did not even get to share my plan with me last week. This is the first time I think this has ever happened. I had to take my stickers to school, and while my kids were testing, I laid out my spreads. I've never had to do that. So it has just been really, really crazy. The shop has not been crazy at all. I have not had any orders this last week, and I will be honest with y'all. I don't know if I will do advent calendars next year, because I did not even sell half of the advent calendars that I purchased. And as a shop owner, I did break even, but that was about it. I have broke even, and that's it. So I've made zero money off of advent calendars. So I'm really not sure if I'm even going to do it next year because of the amount of work. I've worked all year on this, and if you're wanting one, they're still open. And if you want to see like last year's advent calendar, I will link that in a card above so you can see the reveal for that. I feel like this year's advent calendar is better than last year's, but I guess you will see. And I did up the price by $10, and that is because last year I spent so much money on shipping that I did not make much money at all on the advent calendar, so I had to up it $10 to help with my shipping costs. I mean, it was around what I thought it was going to be this time, so I at least had prepared from last year. But I don't know if I'm going to do advent calendars next year, because I did not sell as many as I was hoping I would, so I've made zero money off of them. So the shop will close on probably Sunday, so next Sunday will be the 10th. So I can start getting ready for November releases. So November releases will open that Monday of Black Friday, so I'm adding those with the sale. So those will be included with the sale. I'm working on the sale. There are going to be building incentives with all of that. So I just want to mention that. So that is to come. We've got a lot to do today, you guys. My house is a disaster. I need to cut some stickers because I have 2 of the 4 kits I am releasing in November cut, and I thought I had 2 others cut, but evidently it was not the ones I thought I had cut, so yeah. But anyway, so let me give you a little view of my house. We're gonna start in here. This is the kitchen. Look at the table. This is all clean clothes, because we have only had enough time this week to clean laundry, and I've just kind of folded some of it. Some of this was laying on a chair and we needed to use the chair. All of this is gonna have to be taken care of first, because I'm gonna need this to fold the rest of the laundry. There's my bag down there from Friday. That's usually what I take for school, but I switched it out for game stuff. In here looks in here looks okay, but I need to vacuum. It's just, I mean, look at the grass down there. I need to go through this. I need to sweep in here. The counter. Yesterday I had enough time to put dishes in a sink and soak them. That was it. The dishwasher needs to be unloaded. All of this needs to be put up, and the counter needs to be cleaned off. And then all of this in here. This is all clean laundry. We've got dirty laundry in the hallway. We want to get our Christmas stuff out, but we can't do any of that until all of this is addressed. And then we've got all of this in the hallway. All of this, these are all blankets that I'm wanting to clean today. Blankets, all this needs to be cleaned. Derek's got to get his room picked up. Here's Derek's room right now. So y'all, I mean, life happens. And as you see, life has happened for us this week. So before these last 2 chaotic weeks, I had the house completely picked up. Yeah, but this is what it looks like right now. So I'm gonna slowly tackle this throughout the day. And then, you know, one thing at a time. So the first order of business is the table here. So I'm gonna take care of the table first. And y'all, I didn't even notice, look, here's my bag. Really, the first order of business needs to be my bed. So let's do that first. And I have a sore throat today. The weather dropped 2 days ago, and I immediately got a sore throat. So it's about, what I tell you, it was 9:50. So my bed has not been made because I literally just got up. Slept in today because I have been that exhausted. So we're going to get this bed made up so that when I get some laundry folded for me, I can bring it in here. And as I always tell y'all, I am not dressed up for this video. This is real life. I do real life around here. I don't have makeup on. Hopefully by this afternoon I will have contacts in. So. And I know those don't match. We haven't got to that yet. Okay, so that is good to go. Look at all those blankets we have to wash today. So it's been a few hours since I've last shared anything. It is now about 12:30, and I'm not sharing all of the cleaning because this was not intended to be a cleaning video. So I'm just kind of updating you as my day goes on, and I'll share some other things as I guess I do those. But right now my main goal is to get everything picked up so we can get our Christmas tree down. So maybe at the end of this vlog we'll do that. My husband has to be here right now. This is his last week of football. So he's at work getting all the football stuff ready for Friday. So I did want to share where I am with the house stuff and the kit that I'm cutting. So I know you hear the washer going. So this is the update for the kitchen area. Still kind of getting that done. I am sweeping. I've swept some little areas. I need to vacuum, but I've been on the phone with my mom, so I couldn't do that while I was talking to her. Got some dishes done, hand washed some. I've got to get this washed. I switched out the Scentsy waxes to the Christmas cottage, and I need to order some more of those because I'm now out of Christmas waxes. This is probably my favorite Scentsy warmer. It's the Hoot warmer. So it's in here, the office, and the living room. Here is what the laundry room looks like right now. Oh. That just finished, so I'm gonna have another load of laundry to fold. Starting the blankets in here. The office is, let me share with you in here, and then I'll share the hallway and the table and all that. So this is the kit I'm cutting right now, which is all about romance. This is the Valentine's Day kit, the first one. The second Valentine's Day kit I will have in January. I found out, so I decided to use the second one a little late. So I've just got this one for now, and then I've got another one that's called Vintage Romance that I will release in January. So I'm starting to get all of these cut. So right now I'm on the extra sheet. So there is a particular order that I go in. So as I'm running around cleaning and doing laundry, I'm cutting these sheets. So I'm at the extra sheet. So I'm still on the weekly stickers for this. I'm hoping I can get this entire kit cut today. And then here I have pulled out the stools. Yes, my brain is going. I'm blaming perimenopause with my lack of thinking and able to speak. Sometimes it's easier than others. So as you see, I've kind of got some little spots that I'm going to vacuum. I've swept underneath here. So this is what the table is looking like so far. I'm still folding and putting things away. This is Nathan's stuff that I need to get put up. I am going to somehow get all of that going. I haven't done any vacuuming or sorting any of this yet. So this is a slow process here. Move that coffee table, and I've done some sweeping. And here is pretty much clean and ready to go for the Christmas tree. I can't really clean thoroughly in here until we get all of the tree put up, so all of the dust that comes from that, I don't want to clean now and then have to clean again. And here we got blankets. This is the next pile of blankets. All this has to be washed here. Derek did get his room picked up. We just have to do some vacuuming in here. So y'all, we just line his toys up over here instead of putting them on the bed. We've just started to do this. So his room is not going to be perfect, but it's okay. It's at least picked up. We just need to vacuum. And then my room here. So I've got my clothes laid out. My issue right now with my clothes is that I have ran out of hangers. I mean, look, I have 4 hangers. So I really need to go through these clothes and determine what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. And because I don't need to put any more clothes in here. So I need to swap some things out. Look, and all of that needs to be hung up too. So, I don't know. Because most of this is t-shirts. Okay, that will be towards the end of today. We're not doing that right now. One thing at a time. So that's my 12:30 or 12, it's 12:50 now, check in. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm fixing to fold the laundry. If it's all dry, I'm gonna fold that laundry, I'm gonna eat lunch, I'm gonna sweep up and continue to cut stickers. And then I'll check back in with you. Do not mind my appearance, y'all, I'm sweating. It was cold yesterday and now it's humid outside. So it's 2:45, I just got back from the grocery store. Since the last time I've updated, I have done more laundry. The washer's almost finished. I'm gonna switch out again, cutting more stickers. I'm now to the sampler page. So I've got the sampler and then the deco, and then we'll start with the monthly. So as you see, I have been doing this all day. It takes a long time to cut one kit. So I'm hoping to get that finished today. So I am making for supper homemade chicken noodle soup. I have the recipe, I'll share that with you. It's supposed to be a crock pot meal, but I never make it in the crock pot. And last time I made it a few weeks ago, we didn't have but one small bowl for leftovers. So my family loves it. So I will tell you this time, this is my little fast way of making chicken noodle soup. I like to get the rotisserie chicken instead of cooking the chicken myself. Last time I actually had to cook the chicken because they did not have any of the rotisserie chickens, but they did this time. So I got 2 of those because I never know how much meat's gonna be on the chicken. And then here's the recipe. It is from my gluten-free kitchen.com. I will link it in the description below. See, it says Busy Mom's Crock Pot gluten-free chicken noodle soup. Yeah, it says crock pot. I don't make it in the crock pot, and it's fine. So, and I don't know why. I guess they say, I guess if you're wanting to slow cook it, you can use the crock pot, but I just don't. So I've got the chicken broth here. I've got 2 things of chicken broth because that one I've already opened. Here's another one. These are the noodles that I use here, and it's the ones that they recommend. Y'all, these are really good. I've used these for years. They used to only be available at Kroger around me, but now Walmart carries them. So I'm happy about that. I use these crackers for anytime I have soup. Y'all, honestly, gluten-free stuff is expensive. So this was like $5 and something for this small thing. I'm used to it. All of my food is expensive. So, Shore brand, I know that's not how you pronounce it, but I do love this brand. And these are really good. They taste equivalent to me to these here. Okay. Then this is what we're going to have with it. This is gluten-free honey cornbread. Y'all, it's not like my mom's. My mom does amazing cornbread, but I can't eat it. So this is good. It does taste like honey. But it's kind of sweet, but I really like it. So that's what we're going to do right now, is make the chicken noodle soup and get that ready because I'm starving. And then I did get, instead of chopping up all this stuff, y'all, I just got, I don't want to cut everything. And this, if I don't use it all, I can just put it back in the freezer. So I got carrots and onions. So I got carrots and onions, and then you can put celery. They had no frozen celery. I looked 3 times and I could not find it. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but celery is optional anyways. And it doesn't even call for onions, but I feel like onions give it just some extra flavor. So we've eaten, and I've gotten most of the kitchen cleaned up from that, and except I'm gonna have to pull the stove out because I got noodles down the side between the cabinet and the stove, and it looks disgusting. So now we are going to put the Christmas tree up, and not decorated. We're gonna decorate it in a separate video, one that's just that. And plus, I want to do something different for the tree skirt. Every single year, my cats vomit on the tree skirt. So I think I'm gonna try a collar to go around the bottom. But I have no idea what size I'm gonna need and all of that. So that needs to be done first before any decorating is done. So I'm gonna get in the attic and see about getting the tree down. Okay, I am now in the attic, and I know at the beginning of the year I was cleaning out the attic. We've still got some stuff to do in here. So just note that there's still stuff to do in this attic, but we just, y'all, it's been so hot that we have not been able to get up here and do that. So there are some things that we're still gonna do up here, but we just have not done that yet. Now this is all the Christmas stuff over here. And y'all, this is Derek's bed. You know, it was in the office. We put it up here. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with it. I don't even know if we have a spot to put it away from everything else. I don't know. We will get to that. I'm not really sure. But our tree is back here. So this is not the tree that we used last year. This is the tree that was going in the office, and we used it as the Disney tree. This is my mom's tree, a very expensive tree, but the light stopped working off of it. So my husband, after Christmas, it's probably been like 5 years ago, he spent a whole day and cut all of the lights off of it. So it's now a unlit Christmas tree, I guess you would say. So the one that we had last year that we've used for several years that we got from Walmart, it just got to where it was wobbling, and it wasn't even, it was leaning to one side. So we just decided to get rid of it since we had this tree up here. We're gonna hope that it looks good and there's not anything in it. We're gonna need to get a new tree bag, because our tree that we had in the house, that we used in the house, we kept downstairs in a tree bag. But we needed a new tree bag and needed to get rid of that tree. So we're gonna hope this one looks good. We're gonna get it all set up and see. And there is my office tree. So I might have my husband grab that as well, and we'll just sit that in the office. Here's the thing, I'm going to have 2 trees this year. One of them is going to be my book tree. It is the pencil tree that's in there right now. I don't know if you've seen it or not. You might not have seen it. I'll show it to you. And then this one is going to be my up tree. Yay! Oh, what? That's a lot bigger than the other one we had, I think. So the tree is up, and I think this one feels a lot bigger than the other one. More full. Wouldn't say taller, but I feel like it's fuller, more full. I don't know, whichever way you say it at the bottom. And it looks like we're gonna have enough space to do the collar. I'm gonna have to measure, and I'm glad I'm looking at this because I thought this base was gonna be a lot bigger than it actually is. So I'll just get a measuring tape and see what size I think we're gonna need. And that's gonna give me time to fluff the tree before we have to do the lovely lights, which is my least favorite part, and all of that. So we're gonna sweep in here and all this. I've got 2 more things I wanna share with you, and then I'm gonna call this vlog finished. Okay, the office, I'm still trying to get it picked up and ready to go for Christmas, but right now, this is the Christmas tree that I'm putting in here. This is the pencil Christmas tree that I got from Amazon. I will link it in the description below. I think I shared it on Instagram and TikTok, but I haven't talked about it in a video. So I really like it. I'm gonna see if I can get a little small collar for this one too. I don't wanna do a tree skirt because of my cats. So let me back up here so you can see it. Let me turn this off. Turn that air purifier off. Okay. Excuse the noise. That is the little robot that is making its way around. It needed to be reset. Okay, so that is what it looks like. I really like it. So this is going to be my book Christmas tree. And I think it's perfect for this space. So that is one of my advent calendars. I've got 3 advent calendars that I'm doing this year. I will share a video over that. I've got ornaments over here that I want to share in an ornament haul video. So that's why that's all sitting over there. But that is the Christmas tree that's going to be the book Christmas tree. So I think the other one that is right down here, this is the one that you saw on the table last year. I'm going to put it on the table this year as well. So I think I'm going to get that ready in just a minute. That's going to go over there where it was last year. So we're going to get that all cleared off and get that set up. And then I want to show you something I got from Walmart, and then we'll call this video done. Okay, so that is up. That's all we're doing right now. I'm just going to leave all this over here because probably I'm going to be filming some of these videos where we set up these Christmas trees in the next week or 2. So we're just going to leave that as is. We have it in here. I don't even know if the lights work. We're going to pray that they do work. I have to figure out how to get this extension cord hooked up into an outlet because the little robot does not need to be plugged into a surge protector. So I'm kind of limited, and neither does the air purifier. I don't think that can be attached to the surge protector either. So both of those things are taking that outlet, so I've got to get that all managed. So that is good for right now. It's out of the attic, it's in here, we're good to go. So I'm still cutting. Stickers for that All About Romance kit. I'm probably going to be finished once I do the monthlies. I'm still working on the monthlies, and then I'll cut the dashboard pages tomorrow. But this is the last thing that I wanted to share with you today. So we've started to get Christmas lights for outside. And then I got these from Walmart that I wanted to share. So I don't know if these are going to be able to work on my bookcase or not. I shared these on Instagram and TikTok. But these are little peppermint Christmas candy trees. I have looked at these at several places. TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, several places. I think it was TJ Maxx where I picked it up, and the bottom was nothing but styrofoam. And I thought, that's a no. So we were walking through Walmart. The other day, and I saw these. These were cheaper than the ones that I saw anywhere else, and they're bigger. These are 14 inches tall, $11.48. I will link these. And it has a base. Like, the base is what sold me. The other ones that I saw did not have a base. And like I said, it had styrofoam hanging out of the bottom. And I thought, that's a no. So I thought that was a steal. So I got 3 of these. I'm hoping to use these in the book area over there, but I'm not sure. If it doesn't work, then I'll have to get the smaller ones. I'm not sure exactly what I have to decorate and all that, because as you know, I got rid of a lot last year. If you did not see that video, I will link it in the card above. My after Christmas declutter and clean with me, I'll link that. So I got 3 of these. I'm hoping I can use one of them in the bookcase area, but I'm not really sure. So we will see. Not today. I think I've shared enough today. This is probably going to be a long vlog. So I'm hoping Wednesday I can share my fall favorite things. I think, or is it book talk? I may have book talk for Wednesday. I'm not sure. It's one of those. Book talk or favorite things, and then next week it's going to be the other one. It is getting so dark so early that I can't even get good lighting to close out this video. So if you've watched the very end, put the word Christmas in the comments below. It just shows me that you watched, and I greatly appreciate it. So I hope you give this video a big thumbs up. By giving my videos a thumbs up, it shows YouTube you're engaged and you like my content, which means they'll start suggesting it and recommending it to more people, which means our community will grow and will continue to spread positivity. I hope you guys have a blessed week, and until next time, bye, you guys.